What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at you with another reaction video. We checking out some more MC Abdul here, but before we do, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit the sub, and flip the notifications over to all. Now, I said MC Abdul, but this is on Tamer Nafar's channel, if I said that correctly, and it features MC Abdul and Noel Kharman. The beat never goes off. Now this one is per request. It's one of the few requests that I've gotten on MC Abdul videos that I can actually do something with, because a lot of people that come to MC Abdul's videos want me to do Arabic videos and different things like that. I'm like, bro, I speak English, I speak a little bit of Spanish, and I don't rely on translators. Pretty simple. So, if this one happens to dive into some Arabic, I don't have anything against it, but I'll be completely lost. And yes, I already checked for the closed captions. They're not available. And even if they were, closed captions can't even get English right, much less get Arabic right. So, yeah. So, the beat never goes off. Let's just go ahead and check this one out. I will say this. I love that fucking emblem. I fucked up my own shit again. I'm supposed to do a full listen through, but, dude, I love this fucking emblem. Like, I'm sure that's Arabic lettering or something like that, but like just the way that they wrote it, kind of somewhat 3D to it, looks kind of like an ink pen, the feather tip shit, whatever the fuck, I don't know what to call it, but you know what I mean. It's got that swirl, like it looks super fucking cool. That's a dope ass emblem. But anyway, we're gonna do a full playthrough now.
There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack. Never a heart attack. Because the beat never goes off. The beat never goes. The streets never goes. Middle East never goes. The beat never goes off. I'm a little Abu Antar, little Black Panther, على little Handa, little Biggie, little Pac, عطوقا فتوى, Malcolm in the middle, East, Gaza. Let the truth come, flow pure, Zamzam. I have a clean Dr. King, Abu Tanklan. Shoot, your lyrics do bang bang, spitting three lingos, my lyrics do gang bang. A1, mic check, واحد one, name two. Fight the occupation, coming straight from the curfew. Smack you like snares do, sick flight, bird flu. Stay true. No, we don't talk blank, we don't talk blank. We bring tires and it's harder than your gold drain. You wanna talk blank, cause I can talk blank. Like Tina Fey, we carry 30 rocks more than both blank. There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack. Never a heart attack. Because the beat never goes off. The beat never goes. The streets never goes. Middle East never goes. The beat never goes off.
Maybe I'm an African, let me rephrase it. I wasn't taken to a land, but my land was taken. Maybe native, let me erase it. Unsacred to dance naked, asking where the rain is.
Maybe I am nameless, faceless, even better, raceless. Maybe fish red. Ain't nothing but a street thing, baby. So you down with it.
And for Palestinian, we're pronouncing it.
So you down with it. From the tunnels of Gaza, what's more on the ground than this?
أقمتم فؤادي في الهواء وقعدتم وسهرتم جبني القريب ونمتم
let's see. So, where to start with this one? I wouldn't say that MC Abdul's part in this was as lyrical as he's been in his own videos. I absolutely love his lyricism in a lot of his videos. Sad things that he talks about, but he's like really, really showcases his abilities to rap and stuff like that, right? I don't have any problem with Tamer, Nafar, or any of that kind of stuff. The part that when I say problem, the part that I'm getting into is, again, this kind of borders what I was saying that I didn't want to get into in the first place. And that's stuff I don't fully understand, language I don't fully understand, and I'm not about to go to school for Arabic and everything else to learn all that just so I can understand a music video. So it's not that I'm not interested eventually. I'm very well may decide to learn it, but currently I'm working on Spanish and Russian, for Christ's sake. I add a third language in there, and I'm barely keeping up with those two the way it is. Anyway, so yeah, it had a dope ass beat. I absolutely love the beat. I love the vibe. I love the taking me to another culture type thing as far as the sound goes. As far as the video went, there's obviously some very traumatic things they shown that are happening over in Israel, in Palestine, in the Middle East. And I mean, I would imagine, I think I got the general gist that this is again, a pro-Palestinian thing. And being that it's more of an adult artist, it's much more political on it and much less about the people. See, he kind of made some inferences there that were more of adult grade that I'm trying to avoid, right? MC Abdul is a kid. He doesn't, like, he sees it as a kid. He sees it as, what the fuck are these adults doing, right? Like, why are they fucking up my homeland? It's pretty simple, right? But other people, as we get to adult age, and this is no insult to anybody, this is just reasons why I don't generally check this stuff out, is because we start to bring in other more adult concepts. We start to bring in other debates. We start to, so-and-so did this with my land, and this person did this with my land, and this happened, this. Right. You can go back and forth for ages, dude. They're doing it here in the United States, talking about how we stole the land from Native Americans, who stole it from other Native Americans, who stole it from so-and-so, who stole it from, who stole it from, who stole it from, who stole it from. That's the history of the earth. The only part and only opinion I have is the same opinion that I've had the entire time checking out this stuff, right? Is that it's not my business. I really wish my fucking country wasn't over there sending our military to the sea to back up allies and all this political bullshit, right? All this, we want to interfere, just like Iraq, Afghanistan, and other shit that we've done in the Middle East, or shit that we do in Africa, or shit that we do wherever that we have no fucking business being. What do y'all want me to do about it? I've said it 100 times in other videos. But anyway, enough of the political crap, right? Dope beat. Decent stuff from MC Abdul. Still really good for his age group. Really, really good for his age group. But not as good, in my opinion, as other stuff that he's done. Still not something to be ashamed of at all. Not even in the least. I'm just saying that I like his more. I'm more partial to lyricism. I'm more partial to other stuff that I've seen from him, right? The other thing that I'll make a comment on before we jump back to the beginning, right, and listen through again, is I imagine that was Noel Kharman that you guys see me really, kind of swinging my head and enjoying, because she has a beautiful voice. I mean, just really beautiful, really brought in the cultural aspect to that area and brought me to feeling like I'm getting something from that culture, right? Learning something or embracing, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't really know the words to use on that, but I really felt immersed in it. So that was pretty dope. Last thing I'll say on Tamer, and then we'll go back. Or Tamer, I don't know how to say his name, man. I don't want to be disrespectful by any means. But Tamer has some parts where I understood some stuff, and his rap ability, just how he's delivering, how he's enunciating, those kind of things, like strictly on the music aspect, I love it, dude. He's a really good rapper. He really fits with the beat. He really, like, if I could speak Arabic, if I could speak the 3 languages he spoke of and stuff like that, like, I could really vibe with this stuff. But this is something that's more on a personal listening note. I could listen to his kind of music on a personal note all day long. It's just, it's a little complicated when we're going public and doing a reactionary thing, and people have their own opinions, their own emotions and everything else, and that's just not something I'm wanting to get overly involved in. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump back to the beginning on this. And actually, before we do, I just want to throw one more note on that. When I say not something I'm really looking to get involved with, just like people are going through things like this, there's nuance involved in situations. Meaning, MC Abdul was exposed to this stuff. His family was exposed to this stuff, right? He's dealing with war and all those kind of things. Me in the United States, I can't relate to that. I haven't dealt with those things myself. I was never in the military, so I was never around bombs and stuff. I worked with explosives professionally, like industrial cleaning and whatnot, but not in a war environment. In my own life, I deal with other things. Like, if you check out my channel, and no, that's not a plug, like, just literally scrolling through my videos, you don't even have to click view, and see, like, there's videos I have about depression, there's videos I have about mental health, different things. Like, when I check out music, like, if you were to watch that, you would know that I dive into things I'm dealing with as well. So, although I will say that what Palestinians are going through is far worse than anything I'm dealing with, I'm dealing with my own stuff as well. Just throwing that out there. So, take into consideration different perspectives is what I would ask the viewer to do when they think about, why won't you be more of a... Dude, I would probably break if I had to fully immerse myself in everything that's going on over there. Just saying. It's not something I can handle, and I'm thankful I don't have to. So, let's go back to jumping into the re-listen. Sorry, my face was because I hit the space bar and it didn't actually hit the pause. Anyway, what I was trying to say was actually, like, back to this intro when it's saying the featuring these people, and you're starting to hear, I'm assuming Noel's part of this early on too, not just at her featured part. But the really going with the beat, the choir type voice singing in the background, like, really, how do I mean absolutely no disrespect with terms I use. It's just terms I know. I don't know what would be necessarily politically correct to say, but it gives me a Middle Eastern culture feel, is the way I would say it. I tiptoe around those things because my intention is not to offend people here. But yes, the very Middle Eastern cultural feel, those of you who don't follow me on, like, other music videos, which I'm sure there's plenty of that are watching this or that are new to me, or at least only watch me for MC Abdul, I really love my female voices. Like, when I listen to music, I really, really, really love female voices. So this is I love it. I love the feel, man. It's a beautiful touch.
There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack. Never a heart attack.
So what I'll mention with what Tamer's saying right here, or what he's rapping right here, is talking about a gas attack. I'm not entirely sure what he said. Something attack, a gas attack, and then whatever. But the point is, he's talking about things that happen in his area in Palestine. Just people blatantly being attacked, like innocents, bystanders, like buildings collapsing around them and shit like that, like gas attacks and shit like that. That's some, like, it's Holocaust style shit, gassing people. Or reference Iraq and the shit that went on during that war when the United States was over there, like chemical attacks and gas attacks and shit, like just chills the fucking horrors that people commit, like the atrocities. That would be a better, the horrors maybe might not translate for you guys, but atrocities that they commit, like just yikes.
Because the beat never goes on. The beat never goes. The streets never goes. Middle East never goes. The beat never goes on. I'm a little Abu Antar, little Black Panther.
So I'm gonna have to rewind to the start of his thing because I just wanted to make a comment. But like that whole hook there, because the beat never goes off. Maybe it's my ability to comprehend what he's saying here. But this is kind of the, like, forming a hook and making a point. Like, I think either A, which I'm leaning towards, my comprehension isn't quite there as to what he's talking about. Or B, he just didn't, he was so concentrated on trying to say something about what's going on in his country that he didn't formulate a very sensical, I guess is the word I would say. His hook doesn't make sense to me. So my point is, that could be my comprehension or it could be how he wrote it. I'm not sure. But that's my take on it.
I'm a little Abu Antar, little Black Panther, على little Hamda, little Biggie, little Pac, عطوقا فدوى, Malcolm in the middle, East, Gaza.
So the rap was fairly on point from MC Abdul, but at least 50% of the words I didn't understand, obviously, because I don't understand those words. Which, no diss to him. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. I can't react to his verse necessarily other than the delivery method. Because there again, I don't understand enough of the words to be able to fully know what he was calling himself or things like that, like Hamza or whatever he said. I don't know, and I'm not even sure if that's exactly what he said. And since I don't have freaking accurate closed caption, I can't even search the word. So, but yeah, so delivery on point, I guess. That's the best thing I can say on that.
I have a clean Dr. King, I will shoot your lyrics to bang bang. I spit in 3 lingos, my lyrics to gang bang.
A1,
Mic check,
1
name 2.
I'm speaking 3 languages. I'm gonna assume I misunderstood him because it doesn't make sense. But I'm speaking 3 language, my lyrics to gang bang or something. Let's listen to that again. Like that, I don't think if that's what he said, I don't think he knows what that means.
I have never clean, Dr. King, I would shoot your lyrics do bang bang. I spit in 3 lingos, my lyrics do gang bang. A1.
My lyrics to what it sounds like is he says gangbang. Again, could be just my comprehension or my ability to hear what he's saying.
Wahad one,
Name 2.
fight the occupation coming straight from the curfew.
Smack you like snares do.
Sick flight, stay true. No, we
No,
don't talk blank, we don't talk blank. We bring tires in it's harder than your gold drain. You wanna talk blank, cause I can talk blank. Like Tina Fey, we carry 30 rocks, smoke the ball blank.
There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack. Never a heart attack. Because the beat never goes on.
The beat
Never goes.
the streets
Never goes.
Middle East
Never goes.
the beat
Never goes on.
Ooh, one more mention I want to have, and I'm not sure if that's what that is, but you see the divisions in where they're showing MC Abdul, where my mouse is up here and stuff. The little separations, it almost kind of looked like he was being projected onto wood or something like that. That's regardless if that's what it was. Like I like that delivery method. So I'm trying to pick out positives here because there's just a lot of this is what happens when you guys request shit that I can't fully understand. Like I feel like I'm disrespecting the main artist here. You know what I mean? Like I just can't. I can analyze deliveries, I can analyze videos, I can analyze singing, things like that, but I can only analyze a little bit of English that comes through.
I'm an African. Let me rephrase it. I wasn't taken to a land, but my land was.
Oh, and of course, then I'm fucking paused it at a bad spot, so this is where he has. This is the part of the song. The reason why I want to rewind is because I did notice this in the first listen through. Like, this is where he actually. I can understand most of what he's saying.
Middle East the beat
Maybe I'm an African. Let me rephrase it. I wasn't taken to a land, but my land was taken. Maybe native. Let me erase it. Unsacred to dance naked. Asking where the rain is.
maybe
And obviously his verse there is talking about, and this is what I kind of talked about in the first conclusion, like, he's talking about being forced out of his land, or like, maybe I wasn't taken to a new land, I was actually forced out of my land, or, you know, that kind of shit. Like, this is politics of, like, the history in the Middle East goes back, like, thousands of years. People often want to refer to 75 years. The atrocities go back thousands, like at least 3,000 years. Like times of the Bible, times of the Quran, times of go back far enough in world history and you're going to find an awful lot of fucking sad shit that human beings have done.
Maybe I am nameless, faceless, even better, raceless. Maybe fishery ain't nothing but a street thing.
You know, one comment I will make on what MC Abdul just said, maybe raceless. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily say that I want to be raceless. What I do want to say is I don't want to concentrate on race so much. Enjoy culture, dude. There's a lot of shit that various cultures throughout the world, and he seems like a very smart kid. So from stuff that I've checked out, I can pretty well say now that he's in LA, now that he's building his reputation, building getting money and whatnot, so he can actually enjoy different things that he wants to enjoy. He'll have the opportunity to travel and enjoy multiple different cultures. So although he'll see a lot of hate along the way, I'm sure, because there's hate everywhere, sadly, he'll be able to see a lot of different cultures, and that's probably one of my favorite things about traveling, other than seeing nature, because I love nature and different things that different areas have. But culture, food, traditions, cool garments and shoes, and just like every culture has so much unique shit, man. There's so much to learn, so much to see. There's a lot more beauty in the world than there is hate. We just have to make sure that the positivity, the beauty of the world perseveres over the hate of the world.
Baby, talk you down with it.
And for Palestinian, we're pronouncing it.
Talk you down with it.
From the tunnels of Gaza, what's more on the ground than this?
And this was the part I was talking about. This voice, man. Oof. Noel, you have such a beautiful voice.
أقمتم فؤادي في الهواء وقعدتم وسهرتم.
And one thing this is one thing I can speak on in this section. So obviously I don't know what she's singing because I would assume it's Arabic. But the images, the way they portrayed in this video, like really impactful. The beautiful voice here, like even emotionally, as somebody who doesn't understand what she's saying, it gives you chills, like hearing her voice, the enjoyment that the voice gives you, but just like seeing these atrocities, the evidence of what's going on over there.
جبني القريب ونمت من تنزلكم بين الفؤاد
There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack. Never a heart attack. Because the beat never goes on. There was a tank attack. There was a gas attack.
Oh, I wonder if he's saying, the more I listen to that hook, I think he's saying a tank attack, like like I would refer to the United States having an M1 Abrams or something like that, and shooting like, what is it, 200 millimeter projectiles or some whatever the fuck it is, the big ass fucking shit that blows holes in walls, yeah, like, and collapses buildings, yeah. So maybe he's saying tank attack. I'm not sure.
Never a heart attack. Because the beat never goes on.
The beat never goes. The streets never goes. Middle East never goes. The beat never goes on. The beat never goes. The streets never goes. Middle East never goes. The beat never goes on.
Yeah. So as a whole, second listen through, one thing I'll say, sorry, my ear's messing with me. One thing I'll say, the whole beat, dope beat. Love the feel of the song. Love the Arabian feel, the Middle Eastern culture feel to the whole song. It really makes me feel immersed in the culture. Obviously sad topic. I gathered that much. I don't really fully know what the beat never goes off. So the overall topic, certain things working together and whatnot, and this could just be from not being able to understand some of the words and whatnot. So I couldn't necessarily gather the entire description. I would say the beat never goes off, which I assume is trying to refer to like bombs going off, but it leaves me in some confusion here, right? It's a good feel song. I mean, by good feel song, I mean the beat, like you can vibe with the beat and all this kind of shit, like it grooves you, right? It serves the hip hop purposes, but the lyricism didn't hit for me for probably two reasons. First being comprehension of language. And second being possibly if my comprehension is close enough, because I can kind of assume what I'm hearing and what I'm gathering. The writing might not be there. But again, no disrespect to Tamer. This is the situation I'm dealt. So Tamer, if you end up seeing this, or any of the artists end up seeing this, this was a requested song. I checked it out. I've told people multiple times in the comments that I do not want to touch heavily Arabic lyrics, or basically anything non-English. Spanish is an experiment I try because I do know some Spanish, but translated stuff is just, it's so hard for me to react to, even with Spanish that I know. So until I'm fluent in a language, it's hard for me to react to it. And the aspect of MC Abdul, so directly to MC Abdul's part in this, as I said, I've seen better from him, but that's not saying his performance was bad. It's saying he's an incredibly amazing artist at his age. He's already professional grade at his age. And I've seen a lot of really dope lyricism from him. And really showcased his rapping talents. And here, I guess the way I would compare it is it's more hip-hoppy. Not bad. But not, like, there's nothing that's really showcasing his abilities here. It's a good feature. That's what I would say to it. It's a good feature, but you have songs out that are phenomenal. Noel, beautiful singing. Beautiful singing. I can't speak to your lyrics. If you're saying shit I wouldn't agree with, I wouldn't know any different. So can't speak to what she's singing, just that she has a very beautiful voice, and that the particular video they chose at the time she was singing was very impactful. Her voice really, it brought the emotions through, right? So that's pretty much my conclusion. Major respect to Tamer. You don't know me. MC Abdul probably doesn't even know me, honestly, but I've checked out several of his stuff, and that's why I'm here. So, no disrespect, just if you're doing Arabic lyrics, sorry, I that's not my forte. Not that I don't like listening to it, but as a reactor, I can't. I'm handicapped as far as that goes. You know, I don't know Arabic. So, anyway, if you guys like this reaction, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Hit the sub. But thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And yeah. Sorry, I was kind of like, I was trying to be as gathered as I could in that conclusion and respectful as I can be in that conclusion, while still giving an honest opinion and not sugarcoating shit, because that's not what I do. So I kind of got distracted in my closure, but I do really appreciate you guys watching. I do appreciate the support. I appreciate so much of the positivity that's coming through in the comments, especially after the last video when I went on like an absolute rant in, what was it, Let It Rain. I went on an absolute rant in the closure, and I'm kind of doing the same thing here a little bit, but I do want to say, like, I really do appreciate that after that rant, like, there was a lot of positivity in my comments in comparison to other videos, and I appreciate that so much. Like, that made me feel a lot better that it wasn't a wasted breath. Like, people got what I'm trying to do here. Still a few confused people that are, oh, he has his own channel. Yeah, I know, I'm a reactor. What did you think this was? But anyway, appreciate y'all being here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.